Hello, beautiful souls, divine beings. Welcome in this lovely space with me. In today's reading, we're gonna tap into the higher realms, a call from above, or a call from the higher realms. And this is a reading that Spirit is using this reading to bring through specific messages that are trying to reach you. But sometimes when we are too focused or when we are too close upon something, it's difficult to see the truth or to receive guidance according. And this is what this reading is about. Specific messages that are trying to reach you, but for some reason you are unable to receive them in a conscious way. So they will come through in here so you can receive them consciously. As I feel it now, I think that all the piles gonna be a mix of different messages. But again, we're gonna see. Spirit's lead. So my dear beautiful souls, if you are interested in that, I will see you in your reading. Hello, beautiful souls, divine beings. Welcome in this lovely space with me. Whomever chose pile 1, I have a message for you. For you, pile 1, I pulled some cards already, some numbers. And the numbers that came out for you is 66, 11, and 2222. So this is self-love. 6, self-love, love. It's amplified self-love. So an invitation to, in the first place, take very good care of yourself. Remember to fill up your own cup from the right place. There is also a message in here that your guidance is saying straight to you that you are beautiful. So if you would feel in a lower state of being and you are unable to see the beautiful divine being that you are, then your guidance and spirit is coming through with this message, a confirmation for you to remember how beautiful you are. So self-love. Love yourself. Love thyself in all ways. There is also an invitation in here to, I feel in here some of you are receiving downloads, but it feels like it's coming through in pieces and you cannot really make something from it. Maybe it's a sentence of a song or just words or images or impressions, and your guidance spirit is inviting you to write that down or to put that on paper or on canvas to bring it out through your voice, through your hands, by writing, by drawing, by painting, by making something. Although for most of you in here, I feel like it's about putting something on paper, using your hands to write or to paint, whatever is coming through here. And it's by the act of writing, by the act of putting it on paper or on canvas or on something external, that it will, the pieces will connect with each other when you put them out. And the image of the whole, the message of the whole will also, the wholeness, right, will also become clear once the pieces are connected with each other, once you put it out, you will see the overall message that is in there. And then again, this is also an expression of the beauty that you are. So whatever you are bringing out, there is it's so beautiful what wants to be birthed out of you here, what wants to come through out of you here. It's very connected with beauty in the real sense, in the real meaning, which has nothing to do with external looks. It's real beauty. And it's an experience also that is merged with whatever wants to come through here, through your hands, on paper, on canvas, on anything that you feel inspired to use to bring that out. 11, intuition. Listen to your intuition. Your intuition is screaming to you, I hear. It's not only calling, it's screaming to you according to something. There is a manifestation also that is in here. This is inspiration, receiving this inspiration, listening to your intuition when your intuition says it's time to put something on paper. It's time to put these inspirations or these impressions that are coming through. It's time to put them out. It's time to express them. It's a portal also, which again comes together with this. I listen to my intuition because the portal is open for me to receive inspirations, impressions. And this is the exact perfect moment to take something in my hand or my hand and put it on something external. Express it outwards. You are also been asked to surrender to the lead of Spirit. Surrender to Spirit's lead. And I also hear high vibrational beings. So surrender to Spirit's lead, surrender to what these high vibrational beings want to express through you, what they want to help you to connect, so you can reconnect with the beauty that you are. Openings and new beginnings. Portals, gateways into new beginnings, new doors opening and coming together with this express yourself. Two. This is union. This is divine union. This is a union of the divine masculine and the divine feminine. Within, without, as within, so without. This is love. Unconditional love. Love of the highest form, which is unconditional love. It's coming together of where I hear where two or more are gathered with the same goal. So this is a coming together of two or more beings to create something, but also within, as within, so without. This is the coming together of parts of yourself that were scattered. Bringing it back together into wholeness, bringing it back together into union. This coming together where two or more are gathered with the same goal, it's 4 times 2. This is a very divinely guided frequency. Where two or more are gathered with the same goal, this is something that is very destined. What you are supposed to create, what you will create when you come together, when you come into union with other beings, it's very divinely guided, it's very divinely protected, divinely orchestrated also. There is a higher force that is at work through all involved. Okay, my dear beautiful pile one, what else is here for you? The light wants to shine through something also here. And I get here matters of the home, something that is related to family or your home base, family life, whomever you perceive to be your family or your blood family. The light wants to break through here, break through and break free. And there is that light is coming together with this strong I am presence. So something within your home base, something within your family, something within the people you consider to be your family, or then again, blood relatives. The I am presence wants to break through here. Wants to break through and wants to dissolve what is standing in the way of the light and that I am presence breaking through, breaking through. This is also connected here with this 6-6, so the self-love. Very possible if you are struggling or have conflict within your family, within your home base, where blood relatives. If you are in conflict there, if you are struggling there, the more you take care of yourself, the more you focus on self-love, the more this light, the more this I am presence can break through, can break free into you and also into your relatives, your family, your home base. It's the ripple effect that happens here if you allow that I am presence to expand within yourself. Something strong is also really manifesting here for you, manifesting in the material world, in the earthly realm. I have to clarify that. What is this here? This manifestation in the earthly realm. Just one. The devil. Interesting. Can I get one more here? What is this manifestation in the earthly realm? Okay. There is something here, pile one, that you want to see manifested in the earthly realm. The fact that the devil comes out with this, is an attachment, an unhealthy attachment into I want this to see manifested. And Spirit is asking you to let go of that attachment. Once you let go of the attachment, the way is free and the way is open to let it be manifested. It's already there, but you can't receive it. There is no space for it because it's been blocked by an unhealthy attachment to it. Because you want it too hard. You are chasing something here. So let go of the unhealthy attachment or attachments of what you want to see manifested in the material world. So the road is free. The space is open to let it come in. You are not supposed to chase anything. When you want to see something manifested, it's about staying in a position of the Empress. The Empress just receives. She doesn't chase anything. She's just open to receive. And she receives whatever she receives anything and all that is of the same frequency as her. The Empress, which is abundance. It's fertility. It's the Divine Mother. It's wealth. It's prosperity. It's life force. So whatever this is, be the Empress instead of chasing something. Chasing something also comes from a lack mentality. Why would you chase something if you know that all you need is within? And when you know that all you need is within, as within, so without, your outside world will also reflect that back to you. The Empress. She knows. She is. She is also that I am presence. When the Empress would chase something, it would not do honor to the truth of what she is. So again here this I am presence. The light wants to break through here. The light wants to break free also from these unhealthy attachments, reminding you of your true nature, which is a nature of receiving, a nature of abundance, a nature where you have all you need. Three of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. This is working together with the divine. But it's also working together here. Coming back to this, where two or more are gathered with the same goal. There is this divine project in the making. You see, divinely orchestrated, fated destiny and mission. There is a very high frequency, a very high energy, very divine flow that is coming through here with this 2222. This cooperation, working together with others, with other beings to create, to bring something, to birth something, to work together on something. 111 also. Whatever this is, this project, it's really where two or more are gathered with the same goal. This is really, we are coming together here and our priority is God. Our priority is God, source, or spirit. And you are all gathering from that same priority. And because you are all gathered from that same priority, there is more. You are also sharing the same interests and are really complementing each other according to this divine project. And God is working through each and every one of you here. So whatever you are creating, whatever you are working together on, is it's a godly creation. It's God manifested. But when I say manifested, there is something that is not correct. But it's to understand. It's God coming through in the material world, coming through in the earthly realm, which doesn't make sense in a way, but it's to understand it from this level. So the essence, whatever this creation is, you are all working together with that priority, God, Source, Spirit. And then what is coming through you and the cooperation of all of you becomes this seed of God in an amplified and expanded form. And whomever is brought into contact with this creation in this moment, when it's created or afterwards, there is this seed of God that consciously or unconsciously will amplify the seed of God in each and every being that comes in contact with this. Very, very beautiful energy, but also mysterious, which makes complete sense because this is something step by step, and this is also something that comes together in full faith. So what needs to be known is clear in each step that has been taken. But each step that's been taken here with this priority of God, Source, Spirit is right on track. And there is this, something is knocking at your door in this specific moment. Whenever you see this reading, something is knocking on your door, which can be literal, but it can be in all ways. Something is knocking at your door now, according to this. God works in mysterious ways, right? And it's not because you don't see where to go or what to do or how this will actually look that it's impossible to feel, because you can feel what this is. But trying to put it into an image or into words, or it doesn't do honor to the feeling, the experience that is there. the honey that is leading you. Hope that makes sense, but this is what I get here. God works in mysterious ways, which you know. I'm trying to get a little extra information here on this, but I don't know if it will be given or not. Cross-pollinate. Gemini. Communication. Creativity also. I just said that it's the honey is leading you, right? These bees, there is so much abundance in here. So much life, so much fertility, so much ripple effects, so much effect from all of this, from you following the honey, your honey. This is very individual also. What is for you honey? What is the honey of life for you? Follow that. And specifically bees. If bees show up for you on your path, pay close attention to them even. How they move, what they do. If there is something around that wants to be seen by you, join with the spirit of bee when you feel invited to do so. Because also in there, the bee is very significant in this 222. 2222. This where two or more are gathered for the same goal. The bee in there is very significant, spirit of bee, but it's also working together. It's also cooperation. But the actual animal showing up for you in whatever way is also guiding you and is specifically assigned for this project. So stay open and stay aware of the spirit of bee in whatever way she shows up for you. But then again, there is so much abundance that is in here. So much abundance, so much sweetness also. The sweetness of life. Joy also. Simplicity. Building, working together. Rhythm. Tranquility. Trust and faith, and again, surrender into Spirit's lead. And then coming back here to this Empress and this Devil energy that was here, this trying to manifest something, this unhealthy attachment. With the bees here, the flower does not dream of the bees. She just blossoms and blooms, and then the bees come. So this is again, I do not chase. I just make sure that I blossom and bloom. And then I attract. By just being and opening and just being. Being and being open also. I really like this energy here, this 2222. That is something very beautiful, something very sweet, something very joyful, and in the same time of a very high frequency. The Holy Trinity is also coming through here with this. Where three or more are gathered for the same goal, which is the two humans or the two beings, and the third one is God, which is the healthy relationship. Priority God, and then where two or more are gathered with the same goal, which is here these three. The two gathered with the same goal is actually a threesome with God. Very beautiful energy, really. And again, there is so much joy that is been highlighted in here, which is also a message for some here. What is your honey? What is that for you? What tastes like honey? What looks like honey? What feels like honey to you? And this honey is directly connected with pure joy. So follow that joy, follow that honey, and watch how it all unfolds for you. Pile one more here, maybe two. Your life is about to start to move quickly in some areas. Events that seem to have been on hold suddenly propel forward. Move with the flow and be mindful of what needs your attention most. This is again, make the right choices. What needs your attention most? What is of true value? Again, what is this pure joy? But also this, something is knocking at your door again here. And this is, something is coming in quickly and it's gonna take you forward in a fast movement also. This is gonna be a very, very beautiful and very, very joyful flow that is knocking at your door here. So go with it. Move with it. Okay, my dear beautiful pile one. This is what I have for you. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope this was helpful, and I'm sending lots of love, lots of light, lots of peace and blessings for each and every one. Hello, beautiful souls, divine beings. Welcome in this lovely space with me. Whoever chose pile 2, I have a message for you. And also for you, pile 2, I pulled already some numbers. And the numbers that came out for you is 55, 6666, and 3333. So my beautiful pile 2, 55. This is about changes amplified, but it's also asking you to make some changes, to come out of your comfort zone, somewhere where you feel led, where you feel guided to get out of your comfort zone. Also take some risks, healthy risks, but don't let yourself be led or held back by fear. Trust, and if you feel inspired to do something which might feel a little bit risky, go for it if the essence of it feels right, if it comes from the right place. If you don't know if the risk comes from a healthy place or not, then put the risk or what you are thinking about, put it in front of you, and then surrender. Surrender into God's source spirit and receive the answer. If it feels right, if the essence of it is a God's feeling, love, joy, peace, bliss, grace, abundance, freedom, truth, go for it. You will feel. But something wants to change. You are also been invited to make some changes and to get out of your comfort zone. Six, 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 six. This is the Divine Mother, Mother Mary, also coming through here. This is a very, very beautiful energy. It's a very high frequency number also. The essence of it is of a very high frequency, and the Divine Mother aspect is very present in here. You are also been invited to embody the Divine Mother aspect within you. You are being asked to embody that Divine Mother aspect towards yourself, but also towards others. For some, this is pregnancy also. If you are, this is fertility. So if you don't want to be pregnant, then be careful, be alert, be aware, because you are extremely fertile at this time. But this mother aspect really wants to be expressed through you. And for most of you, also because it's 6666, this is very divinely guided. So there is this mother aspect that wants to be expressed through you towards others. There are people in your environment that are needing this Divine Mother aspect. They are needing you to embody that divine aspect, to show them the embodiment of the Divine Mother. So there are, pile 2, there are some people around you that are, I hear lost, but this can be, or this can come through in very different levels. But there are some souls, beings that are they need you in a sense, and needing something externally is never the right thing, because whatever we need we can find within and in our connection with God's source spirit. But you are your consciousness is of a different level than specific than specific people around you. So you are being asked to fully embody the divine mother aspect for them. Always check in with your own boundaries here. Make sure that your own cup is full and that you give from your overflow. Don't try to give from an empty cup. So first you, it's the mask in the plane. First put the mask on your own mouth and then give it to your children. So make sure that your cup is full and then embody that divine mother aspect for specific people around you that are needing that in this moment. And then again, this pregnancy that is coming through, which is also the baby, right? Which can't take care of itself. So also there you are being asked to express, to embody that mother principle, that divine mother aspect. And she's working with you very closely here, whatever you do here. Also this fill up your own cup. This is straight from the divine, right? This is God's source spirit that you allow to pour into you. And then from there you give, you share. And whenever you do that, whenever you open yourself up for your cup to be poured into, it's the divine mother that is working directly with you. She's birthing something within you, and she also wants to expand this birthing process to the people that are around you in this moment. This is a love, also an unconditional love that is flowing through here. And there is also an abundance that is coming through here with this 6666. And this is abundance in all ways. An abundance of love, an abundance of care, an abundance wherever you need abundance. But again, for you, your need is been filled up by God's source spirit, which is also the only place where we can really find fulfillment of our needs. But this abundance, it's the divine mother that is asking you, whatever you have an abundance of, share that. Be generous with whatever you have an abundance of. Be that embodiment of abundance and share that with others. And then again, abundance of fertility in all ways. So once more, if you don't want to get pregnant, be aware. Three. Again, this very high frequency that is flowing through here. Again, this divine protection and divine guidance, divine orchestration that is running through your reading here. There is ascended masters also coming through here with this number. It's creativity. It's the Holy Trinity. It's allowing yourself to be creative in whatever sparks within you this childlike spirit. There is a lot of inspiration that is coming through here. spirit and the divine that want to move through you in whatever you create. And again, you, in this creativity, you as being a co-creator of the divine, which is an abundance of inspiration for others. Specific visions also. If you get specific visions, and in here it feels like very clear visions, you are being asked to trust in them. Trust in your visionary side at this moment. Together here with this 5-5, this is also this energy of the Divine Mother aspect being embodied by you, and this divine creativity that is flowing through you. There is also a change that is happening in there. So you are becoming more and more amplified in these qualities. You are going next level according, if you allow yourself to step out of your comfort zone. What I feel in here as an example is you are, or someone is going to a supermarket, and there is someone in that supermarket that seems like lost. Again, this can be in very different levels, but you feel pulled to that person because they feel lost in some way. And there is this, something moves through you that wants to guide you to say something or to do something to that person, with that person, connected to that person. But then you look around and then you see that there are a lot of people in the supermarket. And the moment that you see these other people, you hold yourself back out of fear of what will people think of me, out of fear of judgment. And this is what Spirit tries to move you through. Step through this fear of what will other people think of me. Don't let yourself be led by fear here, but allow Spirit to move through you and to offer that love and that care that is the essence of the inspiration that comes through whenever you feel, I want to do this, or I want to say this to this person. And then the mind kicks in and says, "Oei, but what will people say? What will people think?" Put that aside. Say no to that. And go with this beautiful, pure, divine inspiration of love and care. Let the mother move through you. Let the mother express itself through you. Also according to creations, whatever you feel you want to do, create it. It goes a lot further than art. We are creators, co-creators with the divine. So whatever you feel that sparks the creator within you, don't let yourself be held back by any fear. Especially here for you, pile 2, the fear of judgments of others. Express yourself in your authenticity, led by Spirit, led by God, Source, Spirit. This is no time anymore to play small. It's time to shine. And in here we have free will to make choices. So in here you are being asked to use your free will to choose the divine inspiration instead of the fear. Okay, my dear beautiful pile 2. Let's see what else is here for you. Also with this 5-5, this is whatever, this might also be an invitation for some to reflect upon or to go into meditation about what feels risky for you. And then again, bring in this divine essence, fill up your cup with this divine essence, and then look at the things that you judge for yourself as being risky. Because for some, there are a few things, not all, because some are risky in an unhealthy way, but some of these risky things want to be seen by you in its truth, as an invitation for you to take that risk, to expand your horizons, to expand your experience of yourself. So sit with that and see what rises. What is risky to me? But again, always check in. Unhealthy or healthy? If it's healthy, go for it. Or not, but it's an invitation that is in here. Because for some, this is also something that wants to be unlocked. And by stepping into this unhealthy risk, you are also allowing your essence to expand. You are allowing your essence to explore more of what your soul, you are allowing your soul to explore more of what your soul wants to explore, which brings you more and more into your truth, into your essence. The Hermit on the bottom of the deck. The Queen of Wands. This visionary side, pile 2. This is very highlighted here for you. And the 8 of Wands. Hermit, bottom of the deck. Which is, in here, it really feels like this meditation or moment of connection, which feels very important for you at this time, especially together with the Queen of Wands. She is super intuitive. She has vision. And she can see also through the veil of illusion. She's very connected. And she also trusts in the visions that are coming through, which is really an invitation in here for you, pile 2. Trust in your visionary side. Trust in what Spirit is showing you. Which is again here with this example of I feel guided to say something. Again, the example in the supermarket. I feel guided to say something, and then the mind kicks in, the human mind kicks in and looks at the rest and is stopped by fear. Also in here with the Queen of Wands, she receives visions, and then the human mind kicks in with doubt. So also there, say no to the doubt. no to the doubt, also know and understand from which level does the doubt come. Because there is a higher level of consciousness that you can tap into to fully receive this. Because the moment when doubt kicks in, also the vision starts to blur. And if you can allow yourself to stay in that higher consciousness, the vision will also get more clear. So trust in your visionary side. And what also comes through here, whatever visions you receive, if you doubt them, a step in between to fully surrender into that higher vision, into that higher consciousness, is to surrender it and to allow yourself to feel what is the feeling behind the vision. Again, is it healthy or is it unhealthy? Does it come from a God's place or not? And you will find or experience a clear distinction between what is coming from the right place and what is not. Also, again, from which level of consciousness is this coming? With the change also here, this is you going next level, which also feels again with the Hermit, the invitation to spend more time in meditation and connection, or whatever you do, however you connect with God, Source, Spirit, whatever you connect to, with that higher power, to spend more time in there, because your guidance wants to elevate you and wants to offer you specific ways to level yourself up and to get more and more comfortable with what is coming through. Also, the example that came through already with this, what is risky? It's again an invitation to sit with yourself, to be in silence with God, God, Source, Spirit. Be in that place of silence and feel this. What is risky for me? What is beneath there? What is the essence of this? Is this healthy? Is this unhealthy? From which level does it come? From which level of consciousness does it come? What do I see? Again, from which level of consciousness do I receive this? Also with the Eight of Wands, which is a lot of messages that are coming through. Also the temple. That is, so you are also the tempo that is reflected in the energy of the Eight of Wands here. But mainly there is a lot of messages, a lot of guidance that is coming through you, coming to you in this moment, and you being asked, been invited to work with that in your silent space with God, with your guidance. But also with the Eight of Wands, there is an acceleration that is in there. So more and more, also the level up is in that energy. So more and more is coming to you, more and more has been received by you, more and more has been remembered by you. And it's coming in fast. But you are also changing fast. You are leveling up fast. Yeah, and really trusting in what comes through here. And practicing, just exploring all this guidance and finding yourself in there, right? That's how we learn new things or remember our gifts, our talents, exploring and finding your own way, also your inner GPS. It's our own guidance system, and it works very unique for each and every individual. So it's really this tuning into your inner GPS in connection with the divine here, and finding that way, finding that language, learning to understand more of the language that your soul is speaking, understanding more and more of the language that the divine is speaking, that your guidance is speaking, which doesn't have to be in words. It's just how does this communication works. Fine tuning is also in here. Fine tuning the communication with the higher realms here, and with the deeper layers of yourself also, with your higher self. And with this Eight of Wands, what also comes through here is writing the dictionary of you in connection with your guidance. So you are, as an example, again, it doesn't have to be in words, because everybody's unique, and we all receive in our own way. But the dictionary here is you are receiving a word that your human does not know. So you are writing down that word, and your guidance is offering you the explanation of the word, and you are fine-tuning yourself. You are merging more and more with this higher guidance, which is, it's a very beautiful energy. It's very it's very expansive. There is a lot of exploration in here. There is the adventure also that is in here. All the pages that are showing up here, which is the one that steps on new ways and wants to learn, something that I love to do. And this childlike spirit already came through, also this creativity. What are your gifts? What are your talents? What are your qualities? And play with them, and do the fine-tuning. Which doesn't feel like work that has to be done. It's just something that you want to do, because it's your natural passion, your natural drive that is in there. Very beautiful energy pile too. The instruments also here. It's learning to play the instrument that you are, but also the orchestra that your instrument is, together with the instruments of the divine, the instruments that your guidance are. So playing this symphony together, which means you have to practice and fine-tune. How do we make this beautiful symphony together, where we are playing the same music, right? Or playing music that works together to create a symphony. And this is a symphony of a very high level. If you would doubt about that, then this is a confirmation that this is a high-level symphony. What else is here for my pile 2? Saturn structure. The imagery of this is Virgo also on the bottom of the deck, which is details. Details, but also health. Health, right? What is healthy? And this fertility that is again in here. Also the weaving together, right? The hands that are, it's the hands, and it's this, how you call that? The grain. It's not the grain, but this, right? And it becomes one. It was this separate and two separate hands, but it becomes a merging of, where the essence of it is still visible, but it becomes something completely different, which is again this symphony of you with the divine. Digest also. Digest what is coming through. Let it digest. Let it integrate. Let it be remembered by you. And play with it. Certain structure, this imagery, it's this cosmic waves, cosmic circles that are all spinning in a specific direction, but it's creating something new also. Separate parts that are working together to create this symphony. And also in here, it's the violin, it's the trumpet, it's the guitar, it's the piano, it's all working together to create something very beautiful. I just looked at the clock, 010606, and also this one is 6. You have here this 6, the Divine Mother that is moving so beautiful through you. Whatever you do also, in this hermit mode here, in connection, in meditation, connect with the Divine Mother. But that came through already with this, fill up your own cup, connect with the Divine Mother. She is pouring straight into you, and then whatever comes through comes from the highest light. It comes from the highest source. So trust, if you do that, if you put that intention there, and then you receive a vision, also trust in what you see, or trust in what you receive. Because it's all working together for a higher purpose. Let me look into the gift of Saturn here. The ancestors call you to wisdom and maturity, to know your gifts and limitations. This process may be an initiation, a test that empowers you. So again, know your gifts and your limitations. The limitations are coming from a specific level also. Again, this, from which level of consciousness is this coming? There is an invitation in here to change, to mature in your gifts, in your talents, in your qualities. And then this process may be an initiation. This is again, this is not supposed to feel as work that needs to be done. This is supposed to feel as something that you love to do. Because your soul is longing, is yearning to experience this part that is in here. To also understand that your essence has no limitations. And to grow more and more into that pure, true remembrance. What else is here for you? Pile 2. This one. One more. You see? Meditation. Pile 2, you are really been asked to meditate, to connect, to spend time in silence with your guidance, with God, Source, Spirit, whatever you connect to, but be present with you in connection with God, with that higher power, with your guidance. Because this is a moment of maturity. And it's what your soul is longing for. So use this time. As much as you can, spend time in silence for this and enjoy this process. Like a child learning something new. There is so much that wants to come through for you here. And then again, enjoy. Don't step in here with, I have to. Just be open to explore, to receive, and to be amazed also by what is coming through here. The intensity of it, the power of it. It's incredible, it's extraordinary here. So use this time, use this invitation that Spirit is sending to you. Create this symphony because it's supposed to be created. And you are playing a big role in here. But without you, the symphony is different, right? Fine-tune. And again, enjoy this process. In the highest possible way. Okay, my dear, beautiful pile 2, this is what I have for you. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope this was helpful. And I'm sending lots of love, lots of light, lots of peace and blessings for each and every one. Hello, beautiful souls, divine beings. Welcome in this lovely space with me. Whomever chose pile 3, I have a message for you. And also for you, pile 3, I pulled already some numbers. And the numbers that came out for you is 44, 0, and 333. So my beautiful pile 3, 44. Spirit is inviting you to think and to dream big. To plan ahead and be very conscious of the steps you plan ahead. Where you are right now, this is a moment to lay down a proper foundation for something, because there is this, also with the tree, there is this creative flow that wants to come through. You are being asked to prepare for a creative flow that wants to come through, and you have to lay down a proper foundation for that. On the other side also, there is this foundation that's been led for you here at this time. Stay very aware also about your physical vessel and your level of energy. What I also got when tuning into your energy pile tree is eat fruits that represent the sun, and whatever that is for you. And whenever you eat the fruit, bless it. Every fruit you take in your hands, bless it and eat it. But fruits that represents the sun, there is light, there is sunshine, there is nutrition that is coming through strongly here to prevent yourself to feel exhausted. So go step by step, but do lay a foundation for something, or allow the foundation to be led for you, and make some plans here. And then I go into this tree, which is this trust in your imagination also, and this divine flow, this divine creative flow that wants to move through you, that wants to express itself in a foundation that is solid. Your imagination might be on fire at this point, and trust in that. Don't let your human mind, which also came through in pile 2, so there might also be a message in there for you. But whenever your imagination leads you, don't try to analyze that with your human mind. Just let it come through. And let it go in all directions that it wants to go. Because whatever wants to come through here is with the purpose of inspiration and encouragement to others. There is also an invitation in here to be very authentic, to stay very true to yourself. What is right for you? What are your values? What doesn't work for you? To make choices according to who you are, where you are. How is your energy level? Again, stay very connected with that. Feel how much energy you have, and don't give from an empty cup. Make sure that your own cup is full. But again, there is this energy coming through of needing to stay very aware of your energy level, to don't cross your own boundaries here. And then the 0, my dear beautiful pile 3. I wanted to say 2, so again there might be a message in there for you, but 0. This is such a beautiful number. It's not really a number, but it's all numbers. It's all possibilities. It's the void. It's this place where everything is possible. It's the infinite. It's the place where everything is born, where everything has been created. It's the divine, the direct connection with the divine also. It's that space that opens up, that opens up the veil of illusion, where the divine can just flow through, or where you can be in that consciousness where you stick your consciousness through the veil of illusion. There is this wholeness that is in there also. It's a straight connection, a direct connection. So again, this imagination, trust in the guidance that you receive from that place that is coming through the void. Also, if you feel in a void, then trust that all answers are within that void. Because being in a void can also feel scary, because it's the unknown also, it's space. But again, in that void, in that space, are the seeds of all possibilities. So know that when you are in the void, know that when you are in the unknown, everything is possible. It's just space. Just space, but space, right? Space that holds the possibility for all. And in that space, the free will is of so much importance. Because in that space, in the void, in the unknown, we can choose to identify with the darkness, or we can choose to open up this zero, to open up this circle, and to stick ourselves through the darkness, to choose vision that sees through the darkness. So infinite possibilities, pile 3. And then again with this 4-4, this foundation that you've been asked to lay down, or that has been laid down for you in this time, this foundation should be a foundation where there is space for infinite possibilities. So do your utmost best to don't let any limitation to creep in the foundation that you lay. And this is 333, done in co-creation with God, Source, Spirit. In that space where you surrender into that higher source, that higher power, in that space, the inspiration that comes from there will guide you to lay a foundation that allows for infinite possibilities to be created and to be created, to exist also. My beautiful pile 3, let's see what else Spirit wants to share with you here. So use your free will, pile 3. Use your free will to choose the light, to choose the highest possible light. Utopia, you see? Paradise. Beautiful energy. Crown portal on the bottom of the deck, which is again the divine that is flowing through here. This direct guidance, direct connection in the void, divinity, unity, separation, which is again the importance of your own choice. Use your free will to choose unity over separation. Because when you identify with the darkness, you choose, consciously or unconsciously, you choose separation. When you choose the divine, you choose unity. And you choose these infinite possibilities. 8 is also here. Infinity, right? Infinite possibilities, pile 3. Wherever you are, this is a big message. And I split the deck 28 and 44. 888. This is very, very strong power that is coming through here. But it's an amplification, the significance of the meaning of infinity. The infinite, right? It never stops. Everything is possible there. But it's also karma. Stepping out of the karma. The 8, it's 2 times 0, right? I don't know if you can see it well. It's number 8. Sorry. It's 2 times 0. So it's this, do you choose to be stuck in this wheel of karma, which is the wheel of suffering, or do you choose to pierce through? It has 2 voids. It has 2 zeros. Choose well. Utopia. Number 43, spiritual support. Peace, serenity, and paradise. Lay the foundations for your paradise, pile 3. These are the possibilities in that void. Everything is possible. Everything is possible. Choose that. Consciously choose to identify with that version of you, which is your truth, where everything is possible. And by choosing so, it will unfold. Again, lay these foundations, which is this, if there is still a limiting belief that is lingering within you, or that is very present within you, where you believe that not everything is possible, then choose again. Choose paradise. Choose to experience paradise. Choose to experience peace and serenity, which is also your true nature. 43. Utopia. Wow. So beautiful energy, pile 3. Utopia. Peace, serenity, and paradise. Utopia resonates to that of soul bliss. This sacred ray is attuned to frequencies of harmony and healing. It transports the soul to otherworldly dimensions that intensely appeal to the soul's core. It blends all elements of ether, air, fire, water, ice, and earth together in a cohesive world of unlimited serenity. This expansive ray profoundly affects the soul's nostalgia to be transported to an unlimited paradise of perfect light and love. You see how much this is coming through here? Unlimited, unlimited, unlimited. It's just been, this is really your message, pile 3. And it's a very strong message. Believe in unlimited possibilities. Open your consciousness, open your awareness, and open your remembrance for these unlimited possibilities. Don't put yourself into a self-imposed prison by believing that not everything is possible, because it is. Everything is possible. But if you say, Not everything is possible, or this is not possible, and so it is. That is your prayer. So also be very conscious with these foundations also. Be very conscious of what you speak. Be very conscious of what you think. Be very conscious of the limitations that you impose upon yourself. Because again, everything is possible. Unlimited possibilities. This is coming through so strong here for you, pile 3. Let me get some tarot on that, because what are these unlimited possibilities specifically? Because again, what are the unlimited possibilities? It's all, right? Everything is possible, but specifically for you, pile 3. Because I feel in here this, some of you are blocked by something that you truly believe that it's not possible, and it's blocking you, it's blocking something from coming through. What is this here? The Chariot, King of Cups. So for some, it's impossible to move. It's impossible to go somewhere. It's impossible to join forces with. It's impossible to bring these two opposites into a union. For others, it's impossible to release feelings that feel like a burden. It's impossible to find love. It's impossible to love myself. It's impossible to love unconditionally. It's impossible to rise above this experience of suffering. 6 of Wands, it's impossible to be seen by others. It's impossible to be successful. It's impossible to experience victory in here. High Priestess, it's impossible to hear my guidance. It's impossible to understand the higher meaning of this. It's impossible to hear my intuition. It's impossible to, whatever this is, there is a lot of limiting beliefs that are coming through here. And your guidance is really inviting you, High Priestess, your guidance is inviting you to look at whatever rises as being a limiting belief. 6 of Wands, King of Cups, and the Chariot. So sit, reflect, ask your guidance to bring, to show you, where are you holding yourself back? What is this limiting belief that is causing you to experience being disconnected from your higher self, from your intuition, or from your higher guidance? What is this limiting belief that is causing you to experience a disconnection, or the feeling of it's impossible to be successful, to be victorious, to be seen by others? What is this limiting belief that is blocking me from finding love, from experiencing love, from knowing what it is to love unconditionally? What is this limiting belief that is causing me to experience suffering? What is this limiting belief that is causing me to experience that I feel stuck, that I cannot move, that it's impossible to join forces? So ask from a pure intention, and then receive. Be open to receive an answer. Don't try to fill this in yourself. Co-create. Open yourself to this divine inspiration. Open up that void. Put yourself or push yourself through the zero, beyond the veil of illusion, and listen, receive, just be open. And then something will be shown to you, or something will come into your awareness. A specific situation might come into your awareness. And then look honestly with your guidance, call God, Source, Spirit into that experience, into that meditation, and look at what is being shown to you. Look at what is coming through for you. And then surrender this. Ask, how can this be changed around? It's a surrendering that needs to happen here. A surrendering of a belief that you are holding on strongly. That you are holding on to strongly. And it will be shown to you. If you come from the right place, if you come from a pure intention, it will be shown to you. And then when it's been shown to you, surrender this. Set yourself free, because you deserve to receive this guidance. You deserve to be clear in what your intuition is saying to you. You deserve to receive crystal clear the guidance that wants to lead you. You deserve to be successful. You deserve to be seen by others. You deserve to be victorious. You deserve to be loved. You are love in its highest form. And you also deserve to move. You are supposed to move. So ask, Pile Tree, because utopia is here for you. The only thing that is standing in the way of you not experiencing this beautiful paradise, this beautiful utopia, it's just a limiting belief. And don't get me wrong, because when I say it's just a limiting belief, I understand how difficult this can be. I really do. But in the end, it's simple. That's also why I say it's just a limiting belief, for you also to see this from the right place. And the truth is simple, which doesn't mean it's easy, but it's simple. And when you can stick your head, when you can stick your consciousness through that zero, out of the veil of illusion, and you look on that situation from the right perspective, you can see that it is just a limiting belief. And when you then consciously choose to surrender that belief, you are opening more and more the way into this utopia, which is your rightful spot to be. This is your true nature. Paradise. You are supposed to experience paradise every step of the way, wherever you are, always and at all times. This is your essence. And this is what you want to remember fully. So whatever stands in the way of that, let it be shown to you. Let it rise, and then choose to surrender it. Set yourself free. as you deserve. Because again, paradise is here for you. And all of this limiting belief, it's very much identified with the human self, your lower self, which is not your truth. Your truth is of a much higher frequency. Choose to identify with your higher self, which is also choosing to stick your head through the zero, through the veil of illusion. And from that perspective, you can see everything for what it is. And this is the foundation that wants to be led here. Something really wants to come through here. Paradise wants to be experienced by you. So this foundation that wants to be led here is the right foundation. It's a foundation that is based or built on truth. And also in there, this is because the imagination came through already. And the difference in here is imagination and inspiration. Because the imagination, in a sense, still feels very connected with the identification of the human self, where you imagine yourself to be somewhere else. But when you allow yourself to be led by God's source spirit, inspiration comes, and this inspiration can really allow you to experience where you always are. Instead of you believing, thinking that you are in some place and want to move to this place. But this place is always there. And this is the remembrance, this is the knowing that comes through when you choose to stick your head through the zero. When you choose to connect with your higher self, with that higher power, with God's source spirit. This never leaves you. But when we are identified with the lower self, we do not experience this. So again, lay down the proper foundation is, instead of laying the foundation in the identification with the human self, is to rise up by choosing, using your free will to choose to rise up in consciousness, and there lay a proper foundation that is built on truth. And in that foundation wants to be created, co-created with the divine. I have to pull this one first. Pile 3, for some this is something small, for others this is more big. And when I say small or more big, it is the level of still being attached to this idea of not everything is possible. There are different levels that are coming through here. So for some, this is something very small that is still holding you back. For others, this layer is more thick. But for all, surrender and work together with the divine to allow you to see this blind spot, and then also choose to surrender it. Which then, depending on the layer, on the thickness of this layer, can fully catapult you into this experience, or it can allow you to experience peaks of it. And the more you surrender, the more you peel that thick skin, the more you will spend time in here, the longer the periods that you spend in here. And the more you peel, the more easy it is to experience your truth, your utopia. I hope this makes sense altogether. Pile 3, thank you. Don't lose sight of this truth. You came here to evolve and grow, so it is necessary to experience the difficult times. That's when you will grow the most. There is always light at the end of a dark tunnel. And again, the biggest message in here is don't lose sight of this truth. There is always light at the end of the tunnel. This is choosing to identify with the darkness or choosing to identify with the light. Choosing to identify with illusion or choosing to identify with truth, which is your choice. And when you choose to identify with truth, there is so much support that comes in. Also in the darkness there is support, but it's a lot more difficult for you to experience it. And also when you choose to identify with the dark tunnel, with this lower frequency, it's more difficult to reach you. So the more you choose from yourself to rise, to lift yourself up, the more easy it is to reach you. The thinner the veil gets to receive, which is again this: I am unable to receive the guidance, it's impossible to hear my intuition, to hear my higher self. Then choose to rise, to lift yourself up, because the guidance is always there. But when we choose to identify with the darkness, we are also making the veil thicker. So choose to stick your head through the veil of illusion. Stick your head through the zero. And know that everything is possible. Everything. Without exception. Don't be afraid to say I love you or thank you to those who deserve to hear it. Don't be scared of embarrassing yourself or appearing soppy. You will never regret a heartfelt I love you or a message of appreciation. You will only ever regret not saying it. This is coming together here with this King of Cups. Love and be loved, my dear. Love and be loved. I love you. I love you. Stand in front of the mirror and say that you love yourself. Say it to others. The more you express love, the more you will feel it. I love you. And the more you express it, the more this experience of this unconditional love can also be remembered by you, can be integrated, embodied by you, and can be expressed by you. Say I love you to the people that you love. Say I love you to strangers. Don't have to say it out loud, but when you are walking on the street, say I love you in your mind to others, to anyone who you cross. I love you. I love you. It's so simple, so beautiful, and so powerful. And again, beautiful pile tree. You deserve to be loved. Or you deserve to experience to be loved. Because you are always loved. Always. God, Source, Spirit, loves you unconditionally. It is you. You are love. It's an expression of you. So also express the love that you are. And don't hold back to express yourself with love. One more here. For some, I also hear, this is a very specific message here. There is someone that you you feel very pulled to someone here, and you feel you want to express yourself, but something here is holding you back, and it's fear that is holding you back. And your guidance is coming through. Express your authenticity. Be true to your true self. Be true to your true self, and express what you feel towards someone. It doesn't matter what they do with it, but your soul wants to express itself. It's needed also to express that. And again, no matter what the other person does with it, it just wants to be expressed. Because it's also allowing yourself to be authentic, allowing yourself to express what you feel, which is it's a great act of self-love. And this is coming back here to this 333. This is express your authenticity. Allow yourself to fully be your authentic self in whatever way feels right for you. Don't let anything hold you back. Comparing yourself to others keeps you stuck in a cycle of guilt and shame and continues to separate you from your blessings. It keeps you small. Understand that everyone has their own journey, which always unfolds in divine timing. Your time will come. This is coming together here with this Six of Wands energy. Being seen by others. This is specifically here for something that you are doing, some kind of project that you are doing, or something that you have put out into the world, and you want it to be recognized by others. You want it to be seen by others, but for some reason, which is a limiting belief, the core of this is a limiting belief, it doesn't really flow. And comparing yourself to others is also connected to this. You are looking at the growth, the expansion of somebody else with a similar project. Or someone you relate to in a sense. Someone that is playing a role for you also of comparison. And your guidance is really coming through with don't compare yourself with others, because everybody is walking their own path in their own time, taking their own steps, learning their own lessons. So stay with yourself and just make sure that you stay true to yourself. Whenever you stay true to yourself and whatever step you take in this project, if it's coming from the right place, it cannot do anything else than expand. But what is holding back here from this project to expand more is a limiting belief and also the comparison with, which makes it, which makes the the space that this project can take in a sense of expanding. When you compare yourself to others, you are closing down that space. And also when you compare yourself with others, you are very much identified with the human self. Because in our truth, higher self, God, source, spirit, in our true nature, we are all one being. And we are all creating together. There is no need to compare with others, because in the highest truth, there is no other. We are all one being. And what is also coming through here as an invitation is, together with this I love you, when there is a specific person in your life that you compare yourself with and you feel some kind of envy or jealousy towards, look at that and replace that with I love you. I love you and I wish you all the best. I love you and I wish you all the best. And coming back to the highest truth, there is no other, then is that what you are saying to yourself. When you don't want others to grow, or when you feel jealous or envious about others expanding and growing in a certain way, this is something that you are sending to yourself. So love, let love purify all of this. One more here for you, pile tree. Focus on what is important to you. Don't give your time or energy to your worries, as this would only amplify them. Focus on what matters to you most. With every thought, you are creating your future. So again, be conscious what you focus on. Stay true to yourself. Stay true to your authenticity. And choose to focus on the light. Choose to focus on love. Worries is also something of the lower self. It's very identified with the human self, which is also not your truth. And to worry about something, it takes a massive amount of energy, which brings me back here to this exhaustion that came through in the beginning already. Stay very aware of your level of energy. And also at the same time, be very conscious, be very aware, and be very alert to where your energy goes. Make time to connect, make time to reflect, call in your guidance, and let your guidance show you the limiting beliefs that are holding you, or that are putting a veil on you being able to experience the paradise that is always within you. Lay the foundations for this paradise to exist again. Lay the foundations for this paradise to exist. It exists already, but it wants to be fully experienced by you. It wants to be fully remembered by you. And it comes with the choices that you make. And again, the invitation in here is to look at small or big limiting beliefs that are holding you back from experiencing this. Stick your head through the void. Choose to do so. I want to pull one more for you, pile tree. It doesn't feel finished. Thank you. Invitation. That's such beautiful energy that is coming through with this. A beautiful, beautiful pile tree. Wherever you are, whenever you see this reading, take the invitation that is in here, which is to look at these limiting beliefs and to choose to surrender them. Because by you choosing to surrendering them, there is something very beautiful that wants to come through. But you have to make the choice. The invitation is here. The invitation is always here. In each and every moment, we can use our free will to choose. And each and every moment we can use to make a different choice. And this utopia, this paradise, the experience of the utopia, the paradise, is available in each and every moment. It's available in each and every right choice. So take this invitation and surrender this limiting belief so you can experience more and more of this utopia. You can spend more and more time in the illusion of time and space in this paradise, where you can also share that paradise with loved ones, with your brothers and sisters, and where you can enjoy. Dream big is coming through again here. Dream big, everything is possible. And your guidance is inviting you to at least open yourself to the possibility that everything is possible. Very, very beautiful energy, pile tree. Your guidance is holding this invitation here with so much love, with so much compassion, mainly with so much love. They are awaiting you with open arms, just for you to choose to see, for you to choose to remember, and to join the hug that is waiting here for you. To join, to receive, and to join the hug that is in here in these open arms. Receive the love. And take the invitation. You will not regret it. Okay, my dear beautiful pile 3, this is what I have for you. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope this was helpful, and I'm sending lots of love, lots of light, lots of peace and blessings for each and every one.